Nowhere in the country will the Friday night lights be brighter than Fort Lauderdale, Florida, when number 5 St. Thomas Aquinas hosts number 1 Bishop Gorman. And joining us here to break all of this stuff down is Gale's wide receiver, Derek Meadows. What's going on, Derek? My man, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm sorry, I should have said 5-star wide receiver, Derek Meadows. What am I doing? What am I doing? All right.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay, so I got to ask this because, I'm just curious. National champs last year. I'd imagine the pomp and circumstance was crazy for the last few months. But I know you guys are a very focused group. How tough is that to kind of shed the hangover of the national championship and kind of be like, hey, look, man, that was last year. Like, we got to move on. But it's like, man, but it was so big. Talk to me about that. How are you guys able to shake that off and kind of focus on this season?
Well, like I said, we've been working since January, but like we know we got a big target on our backs. And what last year was last year. We got to focus on this year. This year is a tough schedule with great teams, and yeah, we're just gonna keep grinding and doing what we can do.
Yeah. Now you guys dominated a quality team in week one, Kahuku. Uh,
Yes, sir.
Obviously we saw the game and stuff like that, but from your perspective, I'm always curious about the players' perspective. What went right, and what do you guys need to improve on going into week two with Aquinas?
Well, I think the team did great overall. The defense looked very solid. Our offense looked solid. I think we're doing good. Um, I just think we did well as a whole. Special teams did their thing. Everybody did their thing. So I really think we just got to keep working, and we'll be in a good spot.
Yeah. And how about, like, if you had to zero into something specific that you get, like, I kind of want to this I need us to be doing better. Maybe even me, I want to be doing this better. If you had to
Mm.
zero into something specific, what would you say that would be?
Um, so I would say probably the offense, like as a whole.
Okay.
But I mean, I feel like we're locked in though, and we're ready to go.
Okay, new addition to the offense. Melvin Spicer is under center now. And I know, you know, chemistry is everything in sports, different positions, but I mean, quarterback to receivers, that
Mhm.
chemistry has to be impeccable. What did you guys do in the offseason? And maybe even now that you're continuing, how do you build that chemistry with a new quarterback? I know he got a lot of reps last year, but it's
Mhm.
different when you're QB1. Talk about how you guys built that chemistry and how that's working out now.
Well, I've known him for 4 years now, a little bit longer. He's just been busting his butt and just putting in the work every day, and the chemistry is getting stronger and stronger every day, and it's showing with all the receivers. And I'm happy he's our QB, and I'm happy he's working so hard, and I think he's going to be in a great spot.
Indeed. All right, so top five matchup. I don't have to tell you, you're on the road. I know that's fun, to get on the road with your guys and all that. The
Yes, sir.
camaraderie is crazy. I'm sure you really come together. But top five team at home, that's rough. You know what I'm saying? That's rough. Um, they're obviously very talented. It's gonna be the first game for them. Talk about what they do well, what you guys will have to contain with them, just from your perspective, what you know at this point.
Well, St. Thomas Aquinas is a great team. They're very disciplined. They're hardworking, and I think it's going to be a great game. I think we're very disciplined, and we know what to do, and yeah, I think it's going to be just great overall.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Got to talk about this before I get you to go because it was only a month ago you committed to LSU. Congratulations on that. By the
Oh,
way,
thank you.
I know how recruiting goes. I know it's crazy. Just talk about how stress free is your. I know you got you're focused on your season now, but recruiting is a different type of stress, right? It's probably
Yes,
why you
sir.
committed before the season started. How stress free is your life now that you're committed to LSU? And just talk about what went into that decision.
It's definitely been an awesome ride, no doubt. I know a lot of kids don't be able to are not able to go through this process. I'm just so thankful, but it put a lot of weight off my shoulders. But now I get to focus on this season and building a bond with my bond with my teammates,
Right.
and just really getting after it now. So it definitely put a lot of weight off my shoulders. But I'm just so thankful for everything that LSU has done and all these colleges have done in recruiting me.
Indeed, man. For we will be completely tapped in on Saturday when number 1 Bishop Gorman heads to number 5, St. Thomas Aquinas. Derek, my man, thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you.